When I first moved into my suburban neighborhood, I expected the usual things. Kids riding bikes, lawns being mowed, neighbors who nodded but didn't overshare. What I didn't expect was to live under the iron fist of our HOA president. His name was Todd, and Todd wasn't just strict. He was drunk on power. This was the kind of man who smiled when he handed you a fine, who enforced rules down to the minute, but only when it benefited him. Leave your trash cans out at 9:01 a.m., $200. Wrong shade of paint, another fine. Question him? Suddenly your house was under review. Meanwhile, Todd's own yard looked like a construction zone. Unpermitted sheds, a fence taller than city code allowed, random structures no one else could ever get away with. But Todd's real crime wasn't hypocrisy. It was theft. I just didn't know it yet. My introduction to Todd's ego came over something ridiculous. Fence stain. The HOA-approved color was unavailable. Supply chain issues. So I chose the closest match. Barely noticeable. Todd noticed. $500. I approach him calmly. Receipts in hand. Explained the situation. Asked for leniency. Todd smirked. Rules are rules. Then he walked away. And I remember standing there, heart pounding. Not with rage yet, but disbelief. That helpless feeling. That realization that logic didn't matter when someone enjoyed control. That's when I made a decision. I wasn't going to fight him emotionally. I wasn't going to argue publicly. I was going to dismantle him, piece by piece. Todd's biggest weakness? He underestimated me. So I volunteered for the HOA board, played the role perfectly. Friendly, curious, eager to help the community. For 2 years. 2 years of meetings. 2 years of watching Todd bulldoze people. He ruled by intimidation, buried dissenters in paperwork, scheduled votes when his allies were present, lost documents that challenged him. And I took notes. Every meeting, every deflection, every pattern. My original plan was simple: wait out his term. Then I noticed something worse. Todd loved bragging about how tight the HOA finances were. Funny thing was, nothing showed for it. High fees, broken pool, dead landscaping. So I asked for the budget. Todd laughed. Don't worry, I got it handled. I filed a formal request. Silence. Then I talked to neighbors. Turns out this wasn't new. Dozens had asked before. All ignored. One neighbor swore Todd used HOA funds for a new patio. Another saw Todd's kids using the pool during maintenance shutdowns. That's when suspicion turned into resolve. I forced the issue. When Todd finally handed over the records, they were chaos. Missing invoices, mislabeled expenses, a $15,000 landscaping bill to a company that didn't exist, thousands labeled administrative costs, no explanation. Then I saw it. Transfers, small at first, then bigger, straight into accounts linked to Todd. I cross-checked everything. Public records, bank statements, and the truth came into focus. Todd wasn't just skimming. He was embezzling, inflating contractor fees, pocketing the difference, splitting profits with a buddy who conveniently handled all maintenance. I documented everything. Spreadsheets, photos, witness statements. By the time I was done, Todd's entire operation fit neatly into a folder. The annual HOA meeting was usually empty. Not this time. I knocked on doors, shared just enough truth to spark outrage. The room was packed. Todd opened the meeting with his usual speech. How hard his job was. How much he sacrificed. That's when I stood up, calm, collected. Can you explain these discrepancies? Todd laughed nervously. Not the time. I smiled. It's the perfect time. I handed out the reports. You could feel it shift. Whispers, gasps, anger. Todd tried to regain control. Too late. I called for a vote. He was removed that night. We hired an independent auditor. They confirmed everything. Over $50,000 stolen. Fraud. Mismanagement. Police were called. Civil lawsuits filed. Todd's contractor buddy, banned countywide. Todd sold his house to pay restitution. His name became a warning. We rebuilt the HOA properly. Term limits. Shared financial approvals. Full transparency. The neighborhood flourished. Lower fees. Open pool. Green lawns. Todd? He tried joining another HOA board. Google shut that dream down instantly. Some people mistake authority for for entitlement. But power without accountability always collapses. Slowly, legally, inevitably. If this story satisfied your sense of justice, smash that like button. Comment below. Have you ever dealt with an HOA nightmare? And subscribe for more stories where karma doesn't rush, but it never misses.